Good morning, children. This is the next lecture on electricity, lecture number 9. Today we will do some very simple numericals on series and parallel combination. We will calculate only the effective resistance, no current or PD, only the very simple circuits of series and parallel combinations. So let me start. The first one is, all of you draw the circuits in your notebook and try to understand what we are doing. Here this is a circuit of 3 resistors and the value of resistors here is 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 7.5 ohm. These are two battery terminals A and B. Suppose A is on the higher potential and B is on the lower potential. And this is a circuit of 3 resistors. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate effective resistance or the total resistance between point A and B. These are 3 resistors. Suppose these are R1, R2 and R3, and these are 3 different their resistance in ohm. What we have to find? We have to find what is the total resistance of circuit. So we know we have 2 formula. If it is in series, then it will be R1 plus R2 plus R3. All of you know that. If these 3 are in series, then the total will be R1 plus R2 and R3. But if the resistors are in parallel, then the total is 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 and 1 upon R3. So these are 2 formula for calculating total resistance. So this is the most simple one. How will we recognize which resistance is in series or which in parallel? So for this we will see the direction of the current. This is the positive terminal. Suppose current I. It will go from positive to the negative in a battery. Suppose this is a battery, this is a resistor, this is plus side, this is minus side. The current will go from positive, go from here, pass from the resistor, come here and back to the negative terminal of the battery. Suppose this is the positive terminal A and B is the negative terminal. So current is flowing from A in the circuit. So first this current will encounter this resistor R1, then it will turn in the same circuit. It has no other path to go. The same current and the same circuit, just a turning point. No 2 roads or no 2 paths. The same path is there. It just turned around and it entered. It is coming like this, comes like this here, and it will go through the same circuit, same resistance here, and again it will turn its path. The path is not dividing. There are no 2 roads. The single path is turning. So again the current will come here and will enter the negative terminal of battery. So if a single path is there, we will say it is a series combination. Unless current finds 2 paths or more than 2, 3 paths to divide. Here current cannot divide as only a single path, single road is there. So current is coming like this, coming like this, coming like this. So we can understand it is a series combination. Very simple now. In series 5 plus 10 plus 7.5 is equal to how much? 22.5 ohm. So this is the answer. But first you should know whether it is a series or parallel combination. In parallel, the current finds more than one road to go. Do you understand? This is the first question. The second, now you will understand. Again, suppose this is A point and this is the B point. The current starts from here. 1, 2 resistors are there and 2 are here. So now what will happen? Suppose this is all are of 2 ohm. 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 2 ohm. All are of 2 ohm. This is point A. Suppose this is positive and this is negative. Now what will happen? Where the current will go? Is this series or parallel? Suppose this is the plus 1. So the current will enter from point A. But look here. This current can go either to this side or to this side. It has 2 roads or 2 paths to go. Suppose I current is entering the circuit, so it will divide into I1 and I2. 2 branches are there, 2 roads are there. Some of the current will go towards I1, some of will go towards I2 unless it reaches B. When the current is dividing or when it has more than one path to go, we will say it is a parallel connection. Parallel can only be when current has more than one road to travel. So now we know this and this. These 2 points are parallel to each other. First we will see when we calculate. So this circuit has both type of combinations, parallel as well as series. So when we calculate such circuits, we go away from the points, away. So we are these are the 2 points in the look at the middle and go away, the farthest point. So these are the farthest point. So we will see the farthest one. Now we can see, suppose this is one point and this is the other. These 2 resistors, they are in between the same 2 points. That is, their PD is same. Suppose this I1 is going here, it will go here, I1. The same I1 will go in this resistor also and come here as I1. I1. So this I1 will come here. So both are having same current. When the current is same, they are in series. So this from here the same road is there. So we will, these 2 are in series. So in series 2 plus 2, it will be 4 ohm. Likewise here, these 2 are in series because this I2 current will be going like this up to B and there is no road, different road in between. Once it is divided here, it will go straight to this resistor as well as to this resistor. Both are having same current I2. When the current is same, they are in series. So these 2, they are also in series. So the lower one, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 ohm. Now we can redraw this circuit like this is A, this is B. So these 2 we can replace by a resistor having 4 ohm because these 2 together they are 4 ohm. So we can replace these 2 resistors by a single resistor. Here also we can replace it by a single resistor which is 4 ohm. So these 2 now they are 4 ohm. These 2 now they are 4 ohm. How they are looking? both their ends, this, this, this and this, both are at one potential. This and this same potential, this and this same potential. Like we draw in parallel, this is the single potential, this and this, they are in between the same potential. So this and this, they are under the same potential. This, these two are lower, these two are higher. So we can see that these two are now in parallel. Why parallel? Because the current which is going from here, it is dividing, it has two paths to go. Some current is going here, the rest of the current is going here. So when there is a division of path, division of current, then we will say the resistors are in parallel. So these two are now in parallel, and we can calculate 1 by 4, 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 4, and it will be 2 ohm. It will be equal to, so it will be 2 by 4, 2 2s are 4, 1 by 2. When we done it upside down, it is 2 by 1 or 2 ohm. So the total resistance of this circuit, total is 2 ohm. This is the answer. Now have you followed how will you differentiate between series and parallel? If current is having only one path, it is series. If currents divided into two or more paths, then they are in parallel. But the current which is here, now the same current is going into these two. So these two are in series, these two are in series, and together if we redraw this circuit, these two 4 together, these two 4 together, and now this and this, they are in parallel. So this is how we can differentiate between series and parallel. Now take one more example, the easy one. We will take 2-3 examples so that you can differentiate between series and parallel. With these examples, I want to tell you how will you differentiate between series and parallel. So the third example is, suppose this is A, the current is going, now this is one resistor, this is the second resistor, this is the third resistor, and this is B. What are the values? 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm. Okay, so how will you do that? Current is entering from plus. Now at this point, at this junction, the current has 2 roads to go. Some current, I, suppose I is the current, this I divides into I1 and I2. I1 goes here and I2 goes here. When it has 2 paths, it means these two are in parallel. When more than one path is there, the resistors are in parallel. So for parallel, we will calculate 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2. It will be equal to 1 ohm. So these two, they are 1 ohm. Now this I1, it comes out from here. This I2, it comes out from here. At this junction, both are joining. Now this I1 plus I2 will enter from this junction to this resistor. To this resistor, I1 plus I2, they join together, and now the total current will flow from this 3 ohm resistor. So we can redraw this circuit also. This is A, this is B. This circuit is 1 ohm, which is the total of these two, we can redraw these two together. Together they are 1 ohm. So these two we draw like this, 1 ohm. After this junction, I have drawn this circuit, this resistor, which is of 3 ohm. Now look, how are they looking? They looks like as they are in series, and they are in series. Now this current when is going here, after joining here, this current enter directly to 3 ohm and only one road is there. So now they are joined end to end. So they are now in series. Simple in series, 1 plus 3, the total resistor is 4 ohm in this circuit. Have you followed this or not? If not, then write me on WhatsApp. So this is very simple. Should I explain again? Current is entering here. This is the junction. It has two roads divided into I1, I2, flow, again join, and again it will form I. I1 plus I2 again join to form I, and this I is flowing in 3 ohm and it comes to the negative terminal. So the total resistance, now these two are in parallel and these two with this, they are again in series. So the total resistance of the circuit will be 4 ohm. So now let me do one more. Instead of 4th, I will write first 5th one. Again, this is simple. This is A and again this is B. So the total from plus to minus, the current is flowing from here, and what are the values? All are suppose 2 ohm. These are 4 resistors. They are joined like this. What are you seeing here? This current is entering the circuit. This is the junction. Half of the current or some part of the current is going here and some part here. There is a division of current because two paths, two roads are there. This is one road, this is the other road. Some current will flow there and some current will flow here. So suppose half or whatever the proportion is current flowing from this. It comes here, some is flowing from here, it comes here to this junction. Both are joined together. Suppose this is I1, I2. So I1 plus I2, they again become I here. Now here again there is a second junction. Again the current divides because again the two roads, one is going here, other is going here, and again they join and they come to the B terminal. So what we have seen, if the current is dividing here, if two roads are there, so these two are in parallel. So we can redraw them as this is A, this is this junction. So again like this, 1 by 2 by 1 by 2, this will be 1 ohm. This will be 1 ohm. Do you know how? 1 by Rp, 1 by Rp here is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 ohm. So this is 1 ohm. I have redrawn this. This is this point. This is the center line. This is the other point. These are also like this. So again we can redraw this also. This point is this. So this will be also 1 ohm. These two in parallel, redrawn as 1 ohm. These two in parallel, redrawn as 1 ohm. Now look at this figure. They both are looking as they are in series because they are joined end to end. and they are in series, because the current which is coming from here from this, again it is entering here. There is no other road for current to divide now. This current enters here as travel inside this, and then it comes as a single current. So these two are now in series. So series equal to 1 plus 1. The total ohm in the circuit is 2. 1 plus 1, 2. So the total ohm in this circuit, the effective resistance in this circuit is 2 ohm. We will do one more. Or this is the fourth one I can take, which is a little tricky, not so simple. The fourth, see, it is like this. This is one, the other, this is A and this is B. Like this. This is 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 2 ohm and 2 ohm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistors are there. They are arranged like this. Now look at this. Current I is entering from here. So up to here it is going alone, no other path. But when this junction reached, some of the current go here, other current go here. Okay. Now this current, suppose this is I1, this is I2. This I1 which is here, there is no other path, just turning of the road. The road is same. It is just bending, just turning. So this I1 going here and this I1 will turn in this resistor also. Now again this junction. So this current which is coming from here, it will go here, it will not go up. Current only flows from higher to lower. This is higher, this is lower. So this current is coming here, it cannot go up towards the higher resistance, towards the higher potential. So this current I2 which is coming here, it will go towards the lower potential. This current will come here. Likewise this I1, it is coming from here, from this junction. This I1 and I2 both will come in this, through this resistor will come to B dash. So now how can we distinguish between which connection is parallel and which is in series? So as I have told you, these are the 2 points. We from the center we go farthest to the circuit. Suppose this is the center of A and B. So we will look for the farthest resistors. So the farthest are these two. So these two, as you can see here, suppose we are looking only for this, we can see some current is moving from here up to here. There are no two roads, just bending of the road. So we can see these two are in series. So suppose this is R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. We can write series mein, which are in series, R1 and R2. In series, R1 and R2 in series, and they are 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. Is it okay? These two are in series and they are 4 ohm. So now we redraw this circuit. So these two, instead of this triangle, these two I have made a single resistor. Instead of these two, a single 4 ohm is made here. This is the previous 4 ohm which is here, and these two are 2 and 2. So this figure is redrawn like this. Now these are 2 points. We can see these two are in parallel, as they both ends of this are joined to this, both ends of this are joined to this. So these two are in between the same potential. So these two are now in parallel. So we can write 1 upon parallel is equal to 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. It will be equal to 2. So these two are 2 ohm. Now again we can redraw this circuit. These two, now they are 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm and this is 2 ohm. These are the 4 and 5. These are, and these two, they are redrawn like this. So now see, this is A point, this is B point. The current is going from here like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. The current has only a single road. This road may have turns but no division. No two roads are there. This current I or whatever, it is going to this point, turn around, then turn back, but the same road is there. It means these three are in series. So now the total is 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6 ohm. So the total effective current of this circuit is 6 ohm. You have to redraw the figures again and again by joining the resistors. Here we have joined this and this as 4. Here we joined this and this as 2. And these are in the last, these 3 remain, which we can see which are in series. So this is how we distinguish between what are in series and what are in parallel. The other you can look for yourself, do in your notebooks and send me the answers. And if you have any problem, write me on WhatsApp. This is all. Thank you.